Here we have Serum, symbol SRM versus the dollar, and we are getting that continuation that we spoke about yesterday. 2 hour, it looks like our $10 target, of which it's grinded up against there in the early morning hours. And are we looking for more continuation on top of this? Well, momentum oscillators would still say yes right here. Daily RSI still above the exponential, well within the bullish control zone. Now, at some point, this will likely make a bearish divergence, but you can't have bearish divergence until you have a local high. Is this a local high right now? Absolutely not. And we still see that volatility is barely even increasing. I mean, above 50% percentiles when things actually do start to get going. So I look for a continuation first and foremost of current trend. 4 hour shows it very, very obviously as well, just stair stepping its way up. And I don't really even look for any sort of a trap situation, especially as long as you are above about, what was it? I think yesterday I said about 780. I'll just say $8 even. It's easier to say. So as long as that condition is met, I do look for this one to give another drive up somewhere around about 10 and a quarter. And then probably coming into next week, we could maybe extend those targets depending upon how the weekly closes. But for right now, it kind of sell off on a retest of that already. Does it grind it up one more time? The only thing that I feel comfortable with saying right now is that if the weekly does close above $10, I would be looking for new all-time highs maybe later this month in September. But for right now, the short-term timeframes are actually the ones that are the most interesting here, as if you do start to break above about 10 and a quarter, that condition is very likely to be fulfilled, and I would be looking for new all-time highs probably sooner rather than later. Probably next week, actually, if that were to happen. Check out what it looks like over here as well. I'm just curious to see if momentum oscillators agree with this, and daily is actually up as long as above about 890, of which we are currently 40 cents above, almost healthy right now, actually more like 50 cents actually. 12 hour, what are we looking like right here? Looking good, and we'll actually turn back up with any sort of a closure on this next 12 hour dildo in 5 hours 45 minutes of 9 and a quarter, and 4 hour is up as well, actually nice and freshly, as long as above 890 or so. So I do look, or at least I would be biased towards the towards the upside right now for the short term. And then I want to see the weekly closure, and then we could perhaps extend that again in validation below $8, and then I'd be looking for a retest of about 650, and maybe that starts to be a little bit more trappy. But for right now, good.